Hi, my name is Mark Biernat. I'm a monetary economist. In this video, I want to talk about cryptocurrency czars. The actual idea of creating an agency and having somebody in the United States on top of it as the cryptocurrency czar, what it means for Russia, what it means for China, what it means for the future of monetary theory and ideas. Okay, so there's a lot to dive into, but first I want to tell you something. I spent my whole life studying monetary economics. And I'm an academic, so I think I know something about monetary theory and ideas. And in this, I'll put it into the context of cryptocurrency. With hacking, maybe I'm a A2, B1. I know that much about hacking and computers. So, it's okay. But again, my wife, she says, I know nothing about women. But that's not relevant for this video. In this video, we have a guy called David O. Sachs, not to confuse with Jeffrey Sachs, the Russian, the mouthpiece, the economist, or he's kind of like a partner of Musk, Elon Musk, in with his PayPal he was, and now he's going to be the cryptocurrency czar. There's a huge problem with that. The huge problem with cryptocurrency is this. This is a wallet, okay? Maybe with some skill, I could cut some leather and sew this wallet together and create something like this in a couple of hours. Do you know what quantum or post-quantum computer is? You've got this Japanese computer, this Kagagu, and you've got the Sierra, you've got this, even the Chinese have the Higa-2 supercomputer, the Finnish, the Germans, they've created these great supercomputers. This is just the beginning of post-quantum computers. Right now, like a typical supercomputer runs on 10.3 million threads. That means to create a crypto wallet in 1 second, it could create between 7 and 10 billion crypto wallets in 1 second. What if you're in Russia and you have several of these things hooked up? In milliseconds, you could create more crypto wallets than anybody knows what to do with. And they use a technique called smurfing, which you trickle it down and mix it across other things, and then you delete these crypto wallets. Does that sound safe to you? Okay, if you go back into ancient history, 2020, everybody is walking around saying, oh, but the crypto keys are unhackable. You can't touch those things. Yeah, but, technology has progressed. Post-quantum computing, you're going to see crypto keys being hacked left and right. You might say, oh, there's ways around it. I'm going to get into that. I trust the Amish. What about you guys? Do I trust cryptocurrency? Do I trust these guys who are, prophets of the future and I don't know what they're about? I don't know. So let's go back to economic theory. Carl Menger, 1871, on money. Money is a medium of exchange, which everybody agrees upon collectively, just organically. And then Ludwig van Mises always says money should be tied or linked to the natural world. Prices and Production, 1912. But then in an interview in April 12, 1969, he said, this linkage with gold and money, fiat currency, it eventually might run into some technological turbulence. That being specifically, we might be able to artificially create gold, right? And 1980, Seeberg added some electrons. Gold has 76 electrons with a particle accelerator and transmuted, like the old alchemist wanted to do, bismuth into gold. He actually created gold out of another lower base metal. And it was in 1980 energy efficient, but what if we create fusion, et cetera, we could foresee a world which Mises, Ludwig van Mises, and a lot of Mises people are walking around, don't understand the guy. I mean, he was born in Lviv, okay, Ukraine, and he actually volunteered to fight against the Russians. It's another story. He envisioned a world where technology would outstrip our understanding of monetary linkage between fiat currency and gold. I am going to make that same claim that digital currency, these cryptocurrencies, are going to become archaic as post-quantum computing outstrips the ability for the good guys to keep up with the bad guys. That is my claim in this video. So when we have an incoming administration talking about the future and maybe displacing even the dollar, sounds reminiscent of this BRICS people who want to downplay the predominance of the dollar. I think it's a little bit of a unusual idea. They didn't take into account what Ludwig van Mises foresaw in April 12, 1969 in his interview, and what I am claiming now, that post-quantum computing will not be able to patch all the holes in cryptocurrency. In my previous videos, I explained how the Russians and Chinese are very effectively able to navigate the crypto world, and they're using, again, shell companies and various techniques, because you can replicate a crypto wallet so easily in milliseconds. Millions and millions and billions of wallets can be created. This is just now. 5 years, 10 years in the future, it's going to be a game changer. And they're going to be able to hack these crypto keys. So, the US dollar says, "In God we trust." Do we really want to say something like "In Musk we trust" or "In Dogecoin we trust"? Replace that solid foundation we have. The whole point of the banking system is to have a little bit of intermediary, and even free market economists don't mind that, okay? The argument here to use crypto is, okay, it's decentralized, right? And it can help people, and you can transfer money instantaneously. And the biggest thing they say is, we're going to help the unbanked. Oh, the poor unbanked people. I know unbanked people. I don't know if they've ever met an unbanked person. Unbanked people living in, trailer parks near me in the Florida swamps, well, they're not going to be able to understand crypto keys and all this higher level security and keep everything on a pen drive. If they're not going to the bank down the street, there's probably a reason for that, and it's not related to Dogecoin or any of the other cryptocurrencies being pumped out there. So when they're saying we're going to help, we're going to be helping the unbanked people, just like the BRICS people say, we're going to be helping the underdeveloped countries. The real czar in Moscow, he's just sitting back in his bunker somewhere saying, "Excellent, excellent." I think it was like Newman on Seinfeld was saying it like that, "Excellent." So this idea of creating a crypto czar to help the world accelerate is not something that I throw my, academic reputation on. What I like to say is, if something comes out naturally and organically, like Menger, 1871, said it should, okay, I agree with that. Even PayPal's was kind of like an organic thing. But if you get the government top-down involved in monetary theory, it's paradoxically against the principle of this organic money. Is it not? If you try to turn dials and macro manage and steer things, there might be another agenda going on. There might be other reasons for that. We're all humans. There's a human factor. But what if it inadvertently opens Pandora's box for the bad guys with post-quantum computing, and you won't be able to freeze assets of oligarchs. In fact, they'll all be unfrozen instantaneously. When I move money around, and I do a little bit of international moving money around, it's almost instantaneous. It's no big deal. Why is there such a need to help these guys? And, remove the regulated banking sector from there. There has to be a need. There has to be a reason, right? We've got all these post-quantum supercomputers I mentioned, Summit, Sierra. Okay. So what is the reason behind that, in this post-Bretton Woods, the last remnants of the gold standards fiat world, to bring it to the next level? They had a drug czar. How did that go? I mean, did we really solve that? Isn't it better that small is beautiful? It's organic, by the people, what the people trust works the best. Would I trust crypto? I would not trust crypto, because no matter what you read, people wake up in the morning and the crypto wallet's gone, and sorry, there's nothing we can do about it. At least with a bank, you've got a trail, okay? So even these cybersecurity experts, and I know there's a lot, and I take pride in the United States as pretty cutting edge. And I always say never go against the US government because they play hardball and they're pretty powerful. I still think the bad guys, and you put them together, Moscow and Beijing, and really smart minds with huge farms and factories, you're creating dystopia. You're going to be creating a dystopia world. Look at this around me. A world which is built not on a strong foundation, but a house of sand. Remember, I said this, okay? Just like other prognosticators of the old credit cycles post 2008, I'm talking about you can't get the US involved in this crypto scheme. You put a czar up, he's going to be gun-ho. He's going to be talking about regulations, helping people, increasing efficiency. I trust dollars. I trust real estate. I trust gold. I trust something connected to the tangible world, not just vapor, right? Because vapor disappears. Vapor is an idea in somebody's mind. And there's a lot of bad guys hacking right now. Let me just tell you, here's my phone. Open up my tram pass. That's the electric trolley. It's been hacked. It's been hacked, not my phone, but the entire metro system in the city has been hacked by some international hacking group. Okay, of course, I'm not going to say who it is, and rumors are flying, but we know who it is. International, they've done it before, 2023. But my point is, if they can hack basic stuff with this, they hack phones in the United States, right? Top level, high level security phones of top level officials. These are phones. Man, crypto. A lot of, even people say it's decentralized. 51% are on these like small back office computers. There's ways to manipulate it. It's going to be like spy versus spy. The good guys have the AI computers and the bad guys have the AI computers. Let's say 50% of the time, the bad guys win, 50% the good guys. Spy versus spy, black, white chess pieces. I don't like those odds. I don't like 50-50. I don't like that's not a stable currency system. So when I'm going back as a monetary economist, what I know, even though I may be an amateur let's say security, cybersecurity understanding of the world, and I know nothing about women, I know something about monetary economics, and it's based on the currency of trust. Would you personally trust all your assets, all your money, your retirement savings in some cryptocurrency? I don't. And it opens the door for the bad guys to get around sanctions, to get sanctions relief, to get the oligarch money back into the hands of the bad guys. So what are we doing there? Why are we going down this path? My claim is post-quantum computing is going to change the face of cryptocurrency in a way that we don't understand. My name is Mark Biernot. I'm a monetary economist. Have a great day. Thank you very much.